well before it was surveyed, early 1880s. And the Red River Cattle Company sent down a large number of people, well, I say 20 or 30, who were grub staked to homestead on all the water. If you had the water, of course, you had the control of the rain.
I guess George Farr was the only feller, the last feller that ever drove on the driveway.
I guess he was.
There's no more cattle drives.
We arrived to Magdalena in the hot afternoon. Greeted by the New Mexico sun and surrounded by a rustic landscape, we began our exploration. This is the first building we've encountered. As you can see, there's a lot of bird activity in here. This whole building's been stripped pretty much. Hey there, little guy. Look at this. Trains. Wow. Look at this. This is incredible. This is really cool. There's a lot of bird poop in here, but wow. Look at those little guys up there just chilling. Amazing. Wow. Great Seal of the Navajo tribe. So this is still part of the campus of the abandoned school. Wow. It's incredible. Just incredible. So, which way are we going?
I mean, that way, let's go right.
This way?
Yeah. Are you gonna need a tripod?
Yeah. We can get some B-roll at some point. Oh, wow. Look at this art. I'm sure it's okay. Amazing. Looks like these are all... What are these, classrooms, you think?
Yeah. It's an Navajo school.
Hey there, little spider guy. How you doing? Oh, wow. mean, I could. I guess. You good? Ooh, that is very spooky. So here's the other side. This building. Yeah, what's up?
Check this out. I found a crawl space.
A crawl space?
Yeah.
Ooh. It's probably for like pipe maintenance and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't go very far. It just goes to the wall.
Pretty sure.
I've lived here since '85. I moved here when I was 85, or in '85 I moved here.
What can you tell me about living in the town?
You know, it's changed a lot from what it was. You know, back when I was a kid, the ranching was the biggest thing around here. You know, I was born and raised on one of the biggest cattle ranches in the county here. Ranching's always been real big, but it's a small town. You know, different than the cities. Not a whole lot of problems go on, but here and there it happens. But just growing up here, you know, it's a great place. You know, a lot of city people miss out, you know, on this lifestyle. You know, because it's kind of a joke about it still being the Wild West around here at times. So.
What can you tell me about the history of the town?
You know, the town's changed tremendously throughout the years, you know, that I've lived here. Almost all the businesses growing up were all locally family-owned businesses. You know, people that had been here for years and years, generations of families running grocery stores, hardware stores. You know, now we don't have a hardware store, we don't have a grocery store, we don't have a feed store no more. You know, big corporate things have come in and really just changed that around here. And that's, to me, has probably been the biggest change. And, you know, and the ranching has slowly just fallen out. I mean, it's still done around here, but not like it was the shipyards and stuff, you know, way back.
Do you know anything about the abandoned school that's in the town?
There's the Indian dormitory and the old high school. That's abandoned. The one up on Kelly is actually old Indian dormitory, which I want to say in the late 80s is when they quit using that. They used to bus in Native Americans from all over, and they stayed there and stuff.
Did you attend that school while you were growing up?
No, there I didn't. My first year of school, they had built a new school that today they use. Was my kindergarten year was the first year that opened in 88 or whatever it was. 87, I think, is when that school. So I didn't get to grow up in any of the old school. I actually my taxidermy shop used to be in the old high school years ago. So.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about the town?
No, it's like I say, it's different. I'm sure you guys have seen that just from, I'm not sure where you guys are from, but it's a different way of living. It's small. Everyone knows your business here, you know. So, but the nice thing is, most of the people in an area like this are always willing to pull together to make things happen, you know, for the community or whatever.
So there's a strong sense of community in the town?
Yeah, there is. You know, within the last 10 years, a lot of people have been moving in from like California, Arizona, retired people selling their stuff and moving here. A lot of the big ranches that used to be here are all now subdivided into subdivisions. So, you know, the population has really grown here due to that. And, you know, retired people coming in and stuff. But, you know, they come in and they help make the change too and kind of stick together.
When Spanish soldiers first came across the area, they saw a mountainside that to them resembled the face of a woman. They named it after Mary Magdalene. In 1885, a railroad was built that connected Socorro and Magdalena, giving it the name Trail's End, along the famous Magdalena stock driveway. The driveway extended 125 miles, traveling west all throughout New Mexico. Once the cattle arrived, they would be placed in the stockyards, awaiting their fate on the incoming trains. In 1919, the driveway would see the herding of 150,000 sheep and 21,000 cattle. In 1930, the Civilian Conservation Corps fenced the driveway and drilled a well every 10 miles. In 1971, the driveway would officially close. So these are like dorms for the school nearby. DAC. This DAC person has been all over here. Wow. Ooh, look at this. Oh, there's a dead bird there. This DAC person has really been busy tagging this place. So I think these were like the individual rooms, and then they shared the common area.
Yes. Make all the noise possible.
Being quiet is for losers. You hear a voice. Is someone in there?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. What? Why?
Ooh. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright. So head downstairs now. Michael was getting on me for being too loud. Oh, that is long, dark, and creepy.
Oh yeah.
Those are animal bones.
Yep.
Birds, I think.
Someone's been firing. It looks like blanks.
And that crunch sound was me accidentally stepping on animal bones.
Yeah, someone's been firing blanks out here.
Oh, wow. How long have you been living in Magdalena?
Pretty much all my life.
What's it been like growing up here?
It's been great, actually. It's a good little town. The people are good. It's a nice place to grow up.
Did you attend high school at the abandoned high school here in town?
Yes.
Oh, that's really cool. What was it like attending school there?
It was pretty neat. I mean, I don't know. It was cool. I only went there up until I think they moved us out of there right at the beginning of the 10th grade. So, and we went to the new school down the road here.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about the town?
Just that it's an awesome place to grow up and live. I mean, now it's kind of crazy with all this stuff going on, but it still is a real good place to raise your kids and have a family. Of course, the kids need to get out of here when they do graduate and go do something, and then if they want to come back and live here, it's a great place to raise a family. So.
including the Magdalena, several buildings, including the Magdalena Hall Hotel and the old bank building, have recently undergone renovations. The city seeks to preserve many of its historic buildings, while not losing its Wild West charm. The city opened nearly a dozen art galleries and are attempting to transform the town into an art and cultural center. Just west of Magdalena is the Very Large Array, a massive radio telescope facility. Alright, well, the F-16s decided to stop flying by. There were like 3 F-16s flying by, just making a bunch of noise. Oh, look at this. What a cool little place. Let me just step on in here, take a good old Louisiana look-see. Sorry about that awkward cinematography right there. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, there's nothing in here. It's all collapsed. So this is the town's rodeo arena, which from the looks of it, it hasn't been used in a long time. Oh, I think there's bugs here. It's not like in a completely dilapidated state, but it's not in the greatest condition. Wow. On the other side, there's a little maintenance box where all the windows are busted out. Find anything cool down here?
Yeah, I found a gun.
Well, that certainly is interesting. Here's what it looks like underneath the stands. So this is the Magdalena stock driveway shipping pens. These historic shipping pens would be used to hold cattle until they would be on their way on the railway. You can get a good look at them right here. Incredible.
I'm sitting here looking at these pictures from so long ago.
Magdalena is a fascinating town with its Wild West charm and wonderful people. It is certainly a nice place to visit. Its story is one that will forever be a part of New Mexico history, and it will never be forgotten.
Here he's singing something I'll never know the song. I see the generations of those who lived before me. Through their voices the song is sung. Cousins I no longer speak to. My parents when they were still young. And it feels so overwhelming to see all the time that's passed.
Hey kid, want to see a dead body?